every step we made was a big accomplishment, okay? Now, take you guys, for instance. Going out to dinner don't mean anything, okay? Well, when I was young, we never went out to dinner. I didn't go out to dinner till I was in my teens, okay? 18, 19. That was like, you know, this is a big accomplishment. And then I got my first car, okay? That was a big accomplishment, okay? So everything you did, every step you made was an accomplishment. I was almost 19 years old, and three of us were in my car, driving around. I said, geez, what are we gonna do? You know what? Let's go to Florida. I said, how much you got? I said, well, I got so much, you got so much. Geez, we got enough money for gas, all right? Turned the car around, drove to Florida. We got to Florida, the car broke down. Car broke down, we didn't have the money to fix it, sold the car. Actually junked the car, okay? Now we're stranded in Florida. I get a job. I get a job as a gardener. Petrified, cleaning around the brush, looking for an alligator or a snake, right? Nothing but fear. Me and another friend says, you know what, why don't we join the army? If we join the army, you know, we'll be all set. We go to join the army, and it takes time. We told the guy, look, you can't take us right away, then draft us. We reach a point, okay, where we're just basically struggling. The few dollars I was making trying to feed three guys, okay, had to call home and get bus fare. Came home on a bus. And then before you know, I get this letter in the mail. Holy shit, I'm drafted. I basically forgot about it. So I got drafted, and I go in the army, and then taking basic training. After training, they asked me, they says, Mr. Morvillo, would you like to go to plumbing school? I said, sure, why not? So I went to plumbing school, and when I graduated as honor student, the instructor said, you know, we'd keep you here as an instructor, but since you're a wise guy, you'll go to Korea. All right. Sick as a dog. I was seasick for 16 days. I carried a little bucket, just dry heaving, a living nightmare. But meanwhile, we're all laughing and joking and playing cards and all. Now, the day before the ship's going to dock, everybody's quiet. Everybody's quiet. I mean, we're all petrified, okay? Because now there's a war going on.
Today we'd like to take you to Korea and relive for you some of the hardships and the fighting these men have endured.
This is the front line in Korea. These mountains are the backdrop for the fighting here. They're swarming with Chinese and North Korean troops. Every sign of vegetation has been obliterated. This is where our frontline troops live and work.
So when I get off the ship, they put me in a Jeep and they bring us up to the front line. Meanwhile, it got dark and the sky lit up with tracer bullets. Boom, boom, boom. I said, I'm going to die. There's no way I'm not going to die. I did everything but change my underwear. That's how scared I was. You talk like scared as a rabbit? Petrified. I got through that night, which was a living nightmare. The next morning, they came to me. They says, we're shipping you down south. Put me in a Jeep, put me on a train, ship me as far south as you can go. They needed a plumber. Meanwhile, when they put us on this train, it was me and another guy. We were two plumbers. They says, when the train stops, jump off, guard the train, don't let no one come near the train. Jump off the plane, the train, in the middle of the night, in a far, you don't know, are you crazy? That train stopped, you couldn't find us. You couldn't find us, that'll get halfway. We get down south, and I had a big plumbing shop. I had this building, they put up a sign, plumbing. I ordered all this material, and I had 6 Koreans, okay, working. Now I'm a boss. I mean, one guy a foreman. I gave him the key to the shop. He opened it up in the morning. I didn't have to be there. This is the good life. I would come back and forth and check on the shop. I had rented a little place with my girlfriend, and we spent the day together. And for a year and a half, it was wine, women, and song. That's it. The commanding officer wanted a sink in his barracks, all right? So I said, I don't have a sink. I said, but I know where I can get one. I'm friendly with the Marine Corps that's further down, but, he wants a case of liquor. No problem. I took a sink off my shelf, had my guys put it in. I took a case of liquor off the commanding officer.
Less pressure on our troops means less time they must spend in the front lines. It means they'll spend more time in reserve. And when they are in the line, it means they'll be able to get away more often for R&R. That's rest and rehabilitation.
This is us getting on a plane going to Tokyo. No seats. You sit on the floor, and they give you a parachute.
It's not that there's anything in particular you want to do. I guess it's just the idea of getting away from the trenches and bunkers for a while.
We were in the best hotel in Tokyo. It was like the Waldorf Astoria. $10 a night. And it came with a girl.
There's a lot to do in Tokyo. Things you can't do out here. Before you know it, your R&R is over, and you're reporting back. It's not exactly like coming back home.
The commanding officer wants to see me. He says, holy, I don't want him to know my name, no less want to see me. Oh, I said, I'm going to jail. I'm definitely going to jail, okay? Because there was a few plumbing products that managed to get into the black market, just managed to. We don't want to discuss that, okay? Meanwhile, I get there. He says, Corporal, when's the last time you rode home to your mother? My who? I I didn't write home in 6 months. So my mother thought I was dead. So she contacted the Red Cross. The Red Cross got in touch with my commanding officer, and I had to sit in his office and write a letter. All right? But you want to talk about scared? I swore I was going to jail. So now I had about a month to go, and an aircraft carrier came and could take 6 guys. Well, so what happened? I made a few contacts here, contacts there, a little bribe here, a couple of cases of whiskey there. I'm on the aircraft carrier, okay? I come home on a guest to the Navy. I volunteered here for the food bank, for the longest time. And these young people coming in the food bank for food, okay, they got youth, they got health, they have the most important asset in life, and that's time. And they don't use it. Because you only have so much of it, and you lose a certain amount every day. And before you know it, you look at me and it's gone, okay? Gone. My most valuable asset, gone. All right? So you take them young years, that's your valuable time. And when it's gone, there ain't no money in the world is gonna get it back. All right? Can't get it back, it's gone. It's history. My military life, I can honestly say, was not bad.